welcome to this video blog. I'd like to talk to you today about what psychologists call the most prevalent disease sweeping across our workplace. What could that be? It starts with the letter M, and it's called multitasking. Multitasking, according to psychologists, is the most prevalent disease sweeping across our workplace. Why? Well, a study released in February 2020 by McKinsey showed that multitasking jobs had on average twice the number of mistakes, twice the number than single tasking jobs. And the same study also showed that these jobs took on average 30% longer than single tasking jobs. Further studies have showed in the area of multitasking that people who regularly multitask or do it on a permanent basis have, it impacts their health, it impacts their blood pressure, it causes headaches, migraines, backaches, stomach aches, it increases tension and stress. And you know, when we're stressed, we cannot think clearly. We literally cannot think clearly. Permanent stress reduces our ability to make clear decisions, because with permanent stress, which multitasking induces, basically we have adrenaline and cortisol running through our body the entire time. And when this happens, we and our eyesight basically is limited to about 15 to 20% field of vision. This also impacts how well we can think and look at options and make decisions. When relaxed and focused on single task, we're mentally able to relax. And our field of vision and how much we see and how much we can think, even creatively, goes up to 75%. 15%? 75%. I'll take 75% any day. Single tasking is the antidote to multitasking. Many people believe that multitasking is heroic. It makes them strong. It's not. Multitasking is counterproductive. There's a couple tips I'd like to give you according to these studies on how to reduce the amount of multitasking. One thing is we call focus. Block 90 minutes a day, at best, 2 times 90 minutes, once in the morning and one in the afternoon, where you can work uninterrupted. Uninterrupted means your mobile phone is in flight modus. It's not only on silent, it's in flight modus, and at best, according to researchers, it's not even in your office. It's not even there for you to see. Your email program is off and you don't let any chats in. You are focused 90 minutes and you don't let yourself be distracted, no matter what. Multitasking also means essentials, looking at what's really important to you, looking at the number of meetings you take part in, deciding what do you really need to take part in, where do you need to be present, and where can you let go so you have more time to focus. The other one is emails and being put in CC. Do you need to read them all? Do you just need to be informed? What can go in the bin? The other thing to think about in terms of multitasking is, according to psychologists, in terms of setting priorities using the Eisenhower Matrix. And the Eisenhower Matrix looks at 2 parts of the scale. And the bottom is here urgency, and here is importance. But importance is importance that you do it yourself. Everything seems to be important nowadays, but in terms of multitasking, in terms of single tasking and finding focus in your job, what can you focus on? What's really important? And according to this matrix, these are the things here, the A tasks that you need to do on your own that require your attention and that you can't delegate. And these are the things, according to studies, that belong in your focus slots on the job. The next one, The B tasks are the things you can plan that do need to be done by you, but can be planned. And if you do have the self-discipline for focus slots on the job where you do not let calls in, chats in, emails in, knocks on the door, I have a quick question where this is where you focus on one thing and get things done. These things are plannable. And the C slot, according to this Eisenhower Matrix, is delegation. What can you delegate? Because according to this, it doesn't have to be done by you. Can someone else do it? Do you have an intern, an assistant? Can it be delegated? Or at best, quite honestly, D, this should be a trash can. It's good I'm not paid to be an artist. What can go in the bin? File 13, we'd say in the United States. What can just be deleted, ignored, not done, and not delegated? Really? How much is really relevant to getting real results? So, single tasking. Focus. Find time slots per day where you can do things that require your expertise, your talent, your knowledge. That have to be done by you, and also can be planned to be conquered or tackled in these time slots. What can you delegate? Do you have to be in all those meetings? Is your attendance really critical, or can you challenge that so that you do have time to do things that are really important? Do you have to read every single mail? Can you get more done by deleting or filing your CCs? And the last tip is something we call resetting. Resetting means going for a walk. Taking a stroll at lunchtime, turning off your phone. Does not mean going for a walk with the phone glued to your ear. Going for a walk, getting some fresh air, turn off your phone, flight modus, and reset your system, get new energy for the afternoon. So get out there and grow your life. Have a great week. Focus on reducing multitasking. Focus on single tasking. The only antidote to multitasking and single tasking. And it means making some difficult decisions. Every decision has a consequence. What can you focus on? What can you do less of so you can do more of the things that are important to you? Have a great week.